Hello everyone, my name is Brandon and I decided to do my highlight presentation on Kitch Childs. So to begin, who is she? Well, Kitch Childs was an American clinical psychologist. She was born on April 11th, 1937 and died on January 10th, 1993 when she was 55 years old. She was born and raised in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but received her PhD at the University of Chicago. She was actually the first African American woman to get her master's and PhD in human development at the University of Chicago. So, how did she engage in the field of psychology? Well, her career focused on feminist therapy, anti-oppression, anti-racism, and anti-sexual activism. She was one of the co-founders of the Associations for Women in Psychology, and she also owned her own practice, which she gave therapy to the LGBTQ plus community, as well as to other marginalized members of her community. Kitch Childs was an African American woman who was also a part of the LGBTQ plus community and faced discrimination. One example she faced was racism. She was the youngest child in a family of all older brothers, and she lost two of her brothers to racial violence, and was a strong believer that racism was a large cause of stress, which is one thing that pushed her to get a higher education so she could try to help these issues. The impact of her work during her lifetime was helping marginalized groups in her community by sometimes even giving free therapy, and also by being a founding member of the University of Chicago's Gay Liberation, where she was able to help introduce new gay and lesbian rights ordinance to the Chicago City Council. Now let's talk about some unusual and interesting facts about Kitch Childs. So she was actually enlisted and served in the United States Navy after receiving her master's and PhD from Chicago University. Another cool thing is that she was inducted into the Chicago LGBT Hall of Fame for the contributions of her work when she died in 1993. The contribution that was recognized that got her into the Hall of Fame was her efforts to dismantle the American Psychiatric Association's position on homosexuality, which was previously listed as a psychological disorder until 1973 when she fought against it. And finally, another odd fact is that she kept the meaning of her first initial secret, so she was usually referred to as Kitch, and no one knows what the E stands for. Alright, that concludes my highlight presentation on Kitch Childs. I hope you guys learned something about it, and if you are interested and want to learn more, in the description below I will put all the links to the sources I used, and you guys can go check them out further yourselves. Thank you.